there in the sky. You're breathing them in. And they're building up year after year after year after year after year. Now they're putting up the 5G. Little things, little antennas. What they do, they turn them on. When they turn them on and they start to, whatever it is they do, you feel it. It makes you sick. You feel completely drained dead. You are in a fog, like literally a fog in your mind. You can't think. You can't think properly. Your biorhythms are all jacked up. Me, I've been extremely thirsty, and I can't quench my thirst. And sweating in weird spots. Those spots that you sweat in only when you're sick. Like in the small of my back. Weird spots like lower, fucking, like on the side. Weird ass areas. And this is all brought to you by the powers that be. Now, why do they want to do that? Because they're making a simulation of this reality over on top of the reality. And maybe you don't know about it. Maybe you have a nice job, you make your money, you got your little kids, you go daily, do whatever you do, and you feel good about it. Maybe you do. Maybe that's nice for you. Everything's fine and dandy. Or maybe you're a part of it. Maybe you put up the antennas. Maybe they pay you good money to do that. You don't want that fucked with. It's up to you. You got to think about the whole of humanity. The whole of humanity is suffering because a small group of people wants to maintain control of the whole fucking world because they feel like it's their right. So they're gonna void all your beliefs, desires, destinies, so they can go off into space and mine asteroids and fuck off the world. You know, if these people, then they fuck up everything that they've touched. Previous world, look at the Sahara Desert. Look at the Sinai, big ass dust cloud. Look at Mohenjo-Daro, all fucking radiated. These assholes have done nothing but fuck up everything from the beginning of time because they're not even supposed to be here. These fucking Anunnaki pieces of shit that come here and modify the living library that was here. Wasn't theirs. And so with the Pleiadians. Pleiadians aren't fucking nothing but pieces of shit too. Pieces of shit. Off-world beings trying to have some special contact with certain people and tell them certain things. It's a bunch of bullshit. The same old fucking bullshit it always is. So you have to decide. But you gotta know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, you're gonna be fucked off. You're not gonna have a clue as to why. Well, a big part of why, because all these antennas, they turn on this shit. So now you have all these radio receivers inside your body, everywhere, doing their little tasks and what have you. But to get them to operate, you know, because they don't just sit out working, they're in there inert till they cut on the 5G. And then they cut on the 5G, they start doing their little tasks, whatever they have to do, you know, build fucking nano fiber here, nanotubes, whatever it is they do. Morgellons coming out of people's skin, weird ass colored fibers. I'm not into any of that. I think it's crap. I think people that get behind that are crap, pieces of shit, and I don't think that they deserve to be alive, frankly. Because if you use technologies against other fellow human beings, you're a piece of shit. The greatest technology is the human. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And this, the interface between those two, is the real technology. But if you've got to use you a little scanner, you know, a little fucking Zephyr device hooked to your car so you can go through and zap somebody with some shit, you're a piece of shit and a pussy. Because you ought to do whatever you need to do to somebody's face. You shouldn't have to resolve to those tactics. But pieces of shit do. Because they ain't nothing but pieces of shit ass minions in some other devil's fucking army. I'd rather die. Frankly, that's just me. Ain't serving no shit like that. Everybody's gonna have that choice. And you have to look at yourself, because if that's what you do, and that's what you're part of, you're not graduating this earth. You're not. You're serving yourself, and you're gonna recycle forever. Not gonna leave this rock. And then if I gotta deal with you, I have something for you too. But I'll try to let anyone know that doesn't know what is going on, what is going on, because that's part of serving others. It's helping them become aware. But people don't want you to know that. They don't want you to tell people that. And then once you start waking people to the reality, you get all this negative shit happen to you because I'm fucking with your minions. You don't need minions. Do your shit yourself. Quit being fucking pussies.